In chapter 6.2, we'll be talking about the Pythagorean Theorem, okay, which is stated here. Most of us have seen this equation before. Most of us have used the Pythagorean Theorem before. So let's go over it. Say I have a right triangle, and let me remind you that Pythagorean Theorem can only be used with right triangles, meaning one angle being 90 degrees. So we know that 90 degrees is labeled by this little box here. So this is 90 degrees. Now, in every triangle, right triangle, the side across the 90 degree angle is your hypotenuse every time, okay? Then the other two sides will be your legs, okay? And then once you know that, you can just, you differentiate between your legs and your hypotenuse, you'll be able to plug it in here and solve for the missing length. So let's solve these. Find the missing length of the triangle, okay? So here, I'm trying to look for x, find x, and that is my hypotenuse. That is my hypotenuse. It's across my 90 degree angle, okay? So that is C, meaning this would be, doesn't matter which one you label as A or B, it doesn't matter. Both of these are legs, okay? Both of these are legs. So I'm gonna name this one A and this one B, okay? So writing out our formula according to the Pythagorean theorem, I'll have 9 squared plus 12 squared equals C squared. Now, 9 squared is 81. 12 squared is 144 equals C squared, right? Then we go on and add, we get my calculator here, add 81 plus 144, and we get 225. So we get 225 equals C squared. Now, I want to know what C is, not C squared. So how do I get rid of this squared? Well, from the previous chapter, we were taking square roots. So let's take the square root of both sides, okay? And we get with C equals, right, the square root of C squared is C, and square root of 225. Now we have to see if that is a perfect square. And it is. It's 15. So this equals 15. So x equals 15 centimeters. Which makes sense because my hypotenuse length should always be the largest, okay? Looking at this one, I have 16 inches for one leg and 34 inches for a hypotenuse. Now this time they gave me my hypotenuse, I'm trying to solve for a leg, okay? So again, I'm just gonna, doesn't matter which order I label my legs, just make sure that you know that the across the 90 degree angle is always your C. Okay. So as we plug this into our original equation, we have 16 squared plus B squared equals 34 squared. Okay. 16 squared is 256 and 34 squared is 1156. So 256 plus B squared equals 1156. Okay, so here I'm going to subtract 256 from both sides so that I can leave b by itself. Okay, so here I would have 0, just b squared equals 900. Okay, we're going to take the square root of both sides here because I want to know just b, not b squared. Okay, so once we do that, we'll have b equals the square root of 900 is 30. And this is in inches.